The sun's not out today, but it's still rather close. Warm. Sunday, one of those days. I spent all morning looking up which phone I would like to change to when my contract comes to an end in about 6 weeks' time. So that's just eaten away at my day. I then decide to go through all the checkout. It asks me far too many questions, and I'm convinced I'm not on the right website. So I stop it after wasting all those hours, and I don't bother checking out. So I haven't got a new phone coming tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait now until it does run out in September, and then go through all that rigmarole again. But at least now I do know which phone I'm going to get. So, you know, it wasn't a total waste of effort. So now I am just going to go and cook Sunday dinner. So, like I said, not much happening today, but lots of things to look forward to this week. Tomorrow, the WSL fixtures get announced, so that will see me planning, making spreadsheets of which matches we'll be going to over the course of the season. Then I also may go to Yorkshire Wildlife Park tomorrow or Tuesday. Thursday, I'm off to see Mr. Springsteen at Wembley. And Friday is the official opening ceremony of the Paris 2024 Olympics. However, there will be some sports that actually start before the opening ceremony, including women's football, which also starts on Thursday, which sadly I will miss because I will be at Wembley for Bruce Springsteen. So, but I'm sure I'll catch up with some of it. Anyway, lots of good stuff to look forward to later on this week. Got a bit of a surprise when I was checking my emails earlier. I found the email that I'd been hoping to find all week from the Open University regarding an internship I'd applied for. And so yes, I've got an interview. So I'm really chuffed about that. I have to prepare a 5-minute presentation, and I have just done that, and I'm just going to go through the first draft of it, see what it sounds like. I've always been fascinated by languages. It stems from a desire to communicate with other cultures in their native tongue, to learn and understand their vocabulary and their cultural norms. While studying with the Open University, initially it was a language degree I was studying for. I gained a lot of knowledge and found the cultural and language models of most interest. The first 3 I completed were L161, Exploring Languages and Cultures, L194, Portales Beginner Spanish, and L116, Spanish Studies Intermediate. However, distance language learning to an advanced level, when you're studying an unfamiliar language with limited visual concepts, became extremely challenging. Hence my reason to divert my pathway of my degree slightly to study English language related modules in order to complete my degree. I began my self-taught Spanish language journey about 8 years ago now. Prior to that, I hadn't tackled languages since school. I did 3 years of German, and whilst I can just about remember die or das, ja or nein, and various other selected words and phrases, I was also lucky enough to study French for a year. That was the reward for excelling at German language. However, it was my desire to learn the Spanish language after visiting Mexico on the 3rd occasion. I've been picking up a few words, and instead of conversing with the lovely Mexican people in English, I wanted to be able to converse with them in their language. And that's what led me off on my online language learning journey. So I started out with a few basic free online courses to learn words. These included memory games and lots of visuals. I then progressed to a Rosetta Stone package for a while, though that sadly stopped working once Windows updated, which caused me to move on to find other language learning apps such as FutureLearn, BBC Bitesize, OpenLearn, Memorize. I also started to use phone apps such as Mondly. So after all the excitement, time finishing up the day in the hot tub, just relaxing and enjoying a little bit of peace. The sky is still rather light for 10 o'clock. Everything is now lit, including the sky.